Good afternoon, Long Beach community. It's been over a week since I've had the chance to connect with you, and I've greatly missed you. Spent some time during spring break thinking about all of you and hoping that as you are home and staying safe with your families and those around you, that in some way you've been able to rest and to be together and to use some of the messages that have been shared before today in your interactions around the house. So something that I spent some time thinking about, especially being a consumer of the news and having more time spent around my house over the last week, is the thinking around the power of the word and. And so I want to offer that to you today in this community message. The power of and in things like fear and hope, and how and can bring those things together. Something like frustration and calm, two very different emotions, but in this time, and brings them together. Hopelessness and energy. So I bring that to you today because I've experienced all of those myself over the last week in being home for several days with my family, and also the weekends being home, but also being out in the community for different reasons, for essential services and to come to work. And so I offer you today, think about the and that is happening for you and those around you, and add that to the way that you interact with yourself, that you think about what kind of and is happening for you, and questions that you're asking your family and letting them know that and is okay. Fear and hope can go together in this time. And then lastly, for folks that you're checking in with, as you listen, as you have conversations, even if they're on Zoom or on the phone, that you use that question, what is your and, to help people know that those different feelings and contrasting feelings are really okay, and to some degree they're normal at this time. It's also a way that we can help each other through this time, is to know that those things will go together until we're through this. So later this week, and actually you heard during spring break about distance learning and how we will move into a new phase of distance learning starting Thursday and through the end of this year. I'll share more information with you on Wednesday about distance learning and the duration of the year. Today, I just want to offer you a suggestion and ask for your help. The suggestion is, if you're a parent, be really thinking about the encouragement of your students, that what's going to happen in distance learning is really based on essential skills that students need to have for this year in order to be prepared for next year. So whether your student is matriculating to the next grade level or going on to college, our teachers are going to be working with essential skills that students need to prepare them for the next phase of their educational career. I'm going to ask for your support. Our school staffs are going to be making a concerted effort until we have contact with 100% of our students. We are going to be reaching out to families in many different ways. Our social media channels, our phone channels, having staff in some cases may visit students' homes. But I also want to ask you to think about the notion of each one, reach one, and ask you to help us with our commitment to ensuring that 100% of our students and families are connected to their teacher and their school. So we're going to be reaching out, but I'm also asking you to think about a neighbor, a grandchild, someone down the street, a family that you have contact with that you can reach out to in an effort to each one of us reach somebody else. And lastly, a reminder that on our district website, under the COVID-19 resource page, first of all, remember, there are many resources for families there that include emotional supports and food insecurity supports, and also school phone numbers that every family has access to that someone will answer during regular school hours, even during our closure. And if the staff member who answers can't answer the question that you're asking, they will help you to find the number that is there. So just in summary today, think about that question. What is your and? And the things that go together that sometimes we have not experienced together, like frustration and calm, or fear and hope. And then secondly, each one, reach one. Help us with our commitment to ensuring that 100% of our students are connected to a teacher and the school. I'll be back on Wednesday, and I wish you a good couple of days before I'm back. Thanks for being in community with us.